Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Not Walking. Welcome back to the Dirty Nerdy Show with me, Christopher Not Walking, and the one and only Busy Bee. What up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
now we have a special guest, Raven. Oh my God. The person that we have today. We've been trying to do this episode. I don't know. Too long.
It's been too long.
Yeah. So we've been trying to get this person on. And then we got stopped by like everything from hurricanes to like my health was being stupid day. So like there was just a whole bunch of stuff in the way, but nothing will stop the Dirty Nerdy Show. So guys, welcome a gardener. Welcome an ASM artist. Welcome a conspiracy theory enthusiast. Welcome the dopest person on the planet. And lastly, the newest co-host of the Dirty Nerdy Show. That's right. We got a new one. We'll talk a little bit about that soon. But guys, welcome ASMR Gold.
Yay!
Hey guys, that was the best hype. You are the best hype man ever, Chris. Thank you.
That was good. That was very good.
I feel really hyped up right now.
Yeah.
We needed that. That before.
That was some serious hype. I'm living for that intro.
You know what I'm living for? I'm living for your ASMR content. Why is it so good? Let's start there.
Well, I'm glad you think it's really good. I work really hard on it, so I'm glad that you like it.
I want to know what inspires you to make the kind of videos that you make. They're unique, and I like them.
I don't know. I guess it's just my personality just getting out into my channel. I love that. Yeah, I feel like that's just what's happening. So I'm glad you guys like it. And I'm a newer channel, and I've just started posting more regularly now lately. So I'm just trying to give the audience a better feel for who I am. So I love it.
So do you experience ASMR yourself?
Yes, and
okay.
I always have. Before I knew what the name for it was. My whole life, before I knew what ASMR was, so I've always experienced it.
That's cool. Okay. All right, because some people, what is it? Who is it, Matt? He said he doesn't experience ASMR.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So some people just don't. That's really interesting. When I first started watching ASMR, I didn't at all. So that's cool.
But you do now too, right?
Mm-hmm. I do now, yeah.
That's incredible.
With certain things I do.
Certain things?
Yeah. Like, okay. All right. For example, Raven, what's the one thing I always ask you to do in live streams?
Oh, the close-up whispering.
No, the mic rubbing.
Oh, that's right. Who's the close-up whisper? I don't know. It's just like everybody. But yeah.
She just confused me with somebody else. We work together. I'm insulted.
Sorry.
Don't be. Don't be.
So you are a newer channel. So let's see. What made you want to start your channel and when you did?
So the crazy thing is I've been watching ASMR videos since about 2012.
Wow.
And I heard about ASMR through a blog, and that was back when, in 2012, like blogging was all the rage. I mean, it still kind of is, but you know what I mean? Like I saw it in someone's personal blog, and I went on to YouTube and I searched it, and I just absolutely just fell in love with it. I made my first video back in 2015.
Okay.
I didn't even have a channel at that point yet. I went out and I bought a Blue Yeti microphone, and I was all hyped up. I made one video, and I didn't know anything about sound at the time. I didn't know about gain. I didn't know anything about audio at all. And I was really excited. I made this like hour-long video, and then I went and played it back, and I was so critical and like judgmental on myself that I just deleted the video. I never pursued it again until this January, until 2018. So that was 3 years ago. If I hadn't have let myself get so discouraged, I could have possibly had a pretty thriving channel by now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, for being so new, you've got a pretty good following right now, so that's awesome. And you said you're
Thank you.
posting a lot more regularly lately, which is
Yes.
awesome. I'm sure your subscribers are happy about that. Definitely.
Yes,
So-
for sure.
That's great. What do you what's your relationship with your subscribers like?
Well, it's definitely getting better because it's becoming more personalized. So a good bunch of my videos, I wasn't even showing my face in them.
Yeah.
And even Chris mentioned that to me before when him and I first started. He was like, "Why aren't you showing your face sooner?" But I'm really camera shy.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but now I've had a few videos with my face in it, and I feel like it's become more personal, and I'm connecting better with my audience now that I'm showing my face, if that makes more sense.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm like getting more of a human connection. So instead of people just seeing my hands doing like trigger videos or unboxings, they're getting to know me face to face. So I'm
That's
getting
awesome.
close. Yeah, I'm closer to my subscribers, and I'm really working on them being able to see the authentic person that I am, like my authenticity.
They're not gonna buy that. This is exactly what I said. I was like, "Hey, yo, Goldie, listen, you're like super hot. Why are you hiding?" Like,
He did. He pretty much came out and said that, and it was just me just being kind of shy on camera, and I think a lot of YouTubers first starting out can relate that it's kind of awkward just talking to a camera at first.
Is absolutely.
But the more you do it, the more, just like anything in life, the more you do it, the more practice you get, the more comfortable you get. So
Yeah. Well, it's nice that you have kind of gotten past your camera shyness a little bit, even if it's just a little bit, and made those new videos with your face in them. I only know of a few channels who, like Fast ASMR, I believe she just recently did a face reveal.
yeah,
She has a lot of subscribers, and
Yes.
Maple ASMR, who still has not done a face reveal. She's got a good following. Those are like the only two that I can really that come to mind when I think of people
Maple
who have
said-
not shown their face.
Maple said that when she gets to 1 million, she'll do it. That's what she said in the interview. You guys can go back and listen to right here on the Dirty Nerdy Show.
Okay.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, guys that are listening right now, if you want to listen to that with Maple, do that. It's there.
Yeah. So I feel like,
Plug.
it does make it a lot more personalized.
Yeah.
And it's nice. Like I think people really enjoy having a face to the name.
Yes.
And they know who they're talking to, and they can be like, okay, that's like, I feel comfortable around this person.
Yes.
With Fast ASMR and with Maple, it must be, I mean, with Maple, you can really tell, like, she's about her appearance. She's very, I mean, she seems like she'd be gorgeous. She's a
Right.
good person. So I think that's where a lot of the attraction is there. With Fast ASMR, it's definitely her ASMR.
Yeah.
But, with I see a lot of other really, really small channels who don't show their face, and they've been doing ASMR videos for like a while. And so, like, I'm talking like over here.
Yeah.
And they have like their subscribers, but they're like 100 or
Yeah.
even less.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. I've seen that too. I've seen it too. So yeah.
I think a
I
good
think-
example would be someone like Night Blossom, who makes greats, who like works her butt off and does like these like fantastically like thought out like role plays and everything. And
very particular. Yeah. She has scripts. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
So you guys go subscribe to her, because holy crap, she puts like a lot of stuff out there.
She
Like, not
does.
showing her face much, but she does good stuff.
Oh, she does.
So
She does.
what made you decide to start showing your face? Was it like, did you plan that you were going to show your face and then you just decided to, or was it like you were waiting for the right moment?
Did you have like a fuck it moment where you're like, I'm doing it?
Yeah. Just kind of had a fuck it moment. So it wasn't anything. I never even made it into a thing where I was like, hey guys, going to do a face reveal. And there's nothing wrong with that. People do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It just wasn't really like that for me. And it was just kind of like a fuck it moment. Like, let's do this.
Yeah.
let's just do this. Like, I was tired of back my own videos and just seeing my hands doing things.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it's time to evolve. It was time to evolve my channel and just,
Sometimes you just need that fuck it moment. I mean,
it's just like, fuck it. Why, let's just do this. Just get it. Let's just do it. Let's get it. Evolve, for sure.
That's kind of what I did when I first started my channel. I was like, I had wanted to make a channel for so long, and then I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna do it, and if it flops, then I know that it's not for me.
Yeah.
But so far it's been good, and for you, it seems like it's been going really well too. So we're happy about that.
Yes.
You mentioned showing your hands, and I have to ask, like, how important is like the manicure? Like, like how important is that like to the game? Like when you're like showing your hands?
Well, I started like manicure set. So I was like putting on my own fake nails, which I don't normally do that, but I wanted my hands to look pretty in the video.
Yeah.
But there's also some where I don't have any nail polish on, or it's chipped, or it's screwed up, and I couldn't stand it because I try to be like a perfectionist, but for me, manicures is important, but it's like, it's not always, things are not always going to be perfect because it's real life, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you notice it a lot more than your subscribers will.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like in my videos, I'll be watching my hands and I'm like, oh my God, like I like my videos so much better when I have like polish on my nails. My nails look nice. Like I don't like when my nails look ugly and cafe, it just looks disgusting. Like, oh my God, people are going to think I'm nasty. Like,
no. And
but they don't actually think that.
They don't. They don't even care.
Exactly.
And if somebody does, it's like 1 out of like 3,000 viewers, and they don't like fuck them.
Honestly though, let's see, oh my gosh. Okay. So I have to ask, I said in ASMR honeycomb eating, please tell me what that was like.
Okay. So it's really, really, really sweet. Have you ever had honeycomb, like raw honeycomb at all before?
Nope. I have not.
It's really, really rich, and it's really, really sweet, and it's very difficult to consume a lot of it. I mean, it's good, really, really good, but it's like this, think about a sweet dessert and times like 20.
Oh boy. But
you're vegan, right? So you don't eat honey.
So I wouldn't eat honey anyway, but like I've never liked honey.
Yeah.
So I just even before I was vegan, I just never ate it because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But, I do watch the ASMR honeycomb eatings because the sounds are super tingly, but like when I was watching Frivies, she was like this, she really had like a 10-minute video of it, and I was like,
yeah,
that must like seriously sweet.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's like really just think of the sweetest dessert. Actually, times like 500. So
oh my God.
It's on that level. I do like honey, so I love honey, and I consume it daily. Actually, I put it in my tea, and I do little like health tonics every morning with hot water and lemon and honey.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I do the same, but with maple syrup. Just a tad.
Yes.
Maple syrup. Love that.
Well, you have access to the best maple syrup in the world.
Absolutely, given my location.
So you need to
hold on. What's the significance? Do you guys got like special
where
bees?
I live?
Yeah, I do too. But like, do you guys have like a ton of like?
Oh, no, not bees. No, so we don't have like it's not the honey thing. It's the mix thing. So like here.
Oh, my bad.
You got like, so it's called Ben's Sugar Shack.
Yes.
It's in the like 2 towns over from me.
I just got so.
It's so.
Yes.
Oh my God. So, and I have like 3 bottles of it in my fridge right now.
Yes.
I've got one in my pantry right now.
Yes.
First of all, super expensive.
It is.
Second, the richest, like, most pure maple syrup I've ever had in my entire life. They ship worldwide, so you can go online and they will ship it to you.
I will say that every Christmas, my friends, I stay really close to my friends that still live up there. So every Christmas, my friends and family get jugs of it. So I have some.
Love that.
Up in New England, maple syrup is one of the biggest like commodities up there, really, like up where we're from. So,
are you guys like super into pancakes? Like, what's the deal?
They're
the maple trees. It's just the maple
it
trees.
is. There's something about them. I mean, the way that they get it's just so rich and delicious. I mean, you cannot get it. I mean, you can get it, in Canada, and it's friggin' amazing from Canada. But like in New Hampshire, New Hampshire's very small, and we don't have to go on for us. I mean, we've got some pretty smart people who come from New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like culturally, we don't have a lot going on. So maple syrup is like, it's one of our like, hey, we've got this. Like we've got this, So it's just so freaking good.
And it's something to be proud of, though. So it's really the best. That in Vermont, that's the best maple syrup comes from in the world, and a lot of people know that. And it's crazy because Raven and I made the connection that we are from the same part of New Hampshire. We grew up in the same part of New Hampshire, like 2 towns away from each other, without knowing that. So it's a really, really small world, because it's pretty rare that you meet people from New Hampshire. Like for me, because I don't live there anymore. I live in Florida. So it's crazy. It's really cool.
It is, and it's interesting, like, because when I started my channel, I was like, oh, all these people are from like, wherever, like you're from Florida. We've got people in California. We've got tons of just everywhere. But then when you said like, oh, I'm from New Hampshire, I'm like, oh my God, wait, you know what New Hampshire is? Like what?
Right. Yeah, and like the wind is a state, guys.
Mm-hmm. That just gets me every time. I can't.
Bro.
That's a real scenario down where I live.
Goldie, do you remember when I showed you that thing the other day when the hurricane was coming? And I knew that someone thought that the Carolinas was one state.
Gosh.
Yes, I do.
Silly. That's the way I can put it.
They were like, I hope everything's good in Carolina. And I was like, which one?
At least they had good intentions. At least there was a good intention behind it.
Yeah.
That's sweet. It's sweet.
It is very nice.
But no, you ask people, or like people ask you like, oh, like, where are you from? Or like, where are you going to? And we'll be like, New Hampshire. And they're like, what? I'm like, north of Boston, just a little north of Boston. Like, oh, yeah, I got you. It's like, Boston, that's about it.
I think that if you are someone listening to this that lives in the United States, if you've never been to New Hampshire, I highly suggest visiting it, because there are certain parts, like in southern New Hampshire, in 5 minutes you can get to Boston, in about an hour you can get to the mountains, and in about 45 minutes you can get to the Atlantic coast. So you've got big city, you've got mountains, and you've got the beach, and you can't really ask for more than that. So I think
gorgeous.
Just go
and
visit.
Especially if you're gonna go either in like July, where you can go to the beach and it's nice, or go in October where the foliage is just gorgeous.
Just go now. Just go now and stay until January 1st, and then get out of there.
Yeah, I know. Get out of there right at January 1st.
Yeah.
I've lived here my whole life, and I still cannot get over how beautiful the foliage is.
Oh God, I know.
That's a funny word.
Foliage.
It's like show me your foliage.
Oh man.
That's definitely not what I.
No, now it's like changing the word for me.
Yeah, now I don't. I feel like I don't want to talk about.
It's dirty, like it's dirty nerdy show. Like it's dirty.
We were talking about Goldie's dongle earlier.
Oh my God, that is the most disgusting word I've ever.
What?
Isn't that a disgusting word?
I did not hear about this. Please, let's do a playback, because
Okay.
Well,
I'm lost.
We were talking about the iPhones or whatever that you can't plug in regular headphones to them, and that you need an adapter to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that those adapters he thinks are called dongles. And I was like, what is a dongle? Like, I don't want to hear the word ever again. And now we're saying it over and over again. Dongle. Oh.
I have to, is this the new trigger word?
I feel like I'm
I have to-
triggered. I feel like I'm triggered in a non ASMR way, in the way possible.
Now I'm looking it up because I have to know. Oh boy. Okay. A dongle. A small device able to be connected and used with a computer,
Like,
especially
who,
to allow access to wireless broadband or use of protected software.
Chris? Why did you know that term?
Yeah, how do you know that?
And who would create that as like dongle? It just sounds
Oh,
so
It-
gross.
it does sound gross. It sounds very, very dirty.
I
And,
I hate
I
it.
don't like that.
I know random things.
I want.
I
to
suppose
know
you
that.
do.
I don't want to know that anymore. Like, I don't want to know that word anymore.
It's
Let's just zap it out of your memory.
it's
I think I just gave like a ton of to any of my future haters that they're going to be like dongle spamming me. God, don't do it.
I'm gonna
During
make
live streams.
a dongle meme later.
Why?
Of Goldie.
Why am I like feeding ideas to trolls?
Oh boy.
Stop it! Oh God, can we move on? I can't.
Yeah, let's see. So why don't we go to a viewer question here?
Go to Matt's question.
Let's see.
He had several.
Matt, yeah, had some questions. Let's see.
Articulate Design. You guys know him. You love.
Love him.
Okay, why has it taken him long? We already got to that. How does it feel having helped thousands of people? That's a good one.
You know, that's what I love about Matt. It feels really good, and it feels kind of surreal, and I'm still like connecting to that idea to people. Does that make sense? I'm still like, I know I am, but I'm still like connecting the fact that I am people. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
It feels surreal to me, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
It is really cool, and I think that, especially like for me, when, like, you know, I'm still a new channel. I still don't know the effect that I'm on people, but when people reach out to me and say, "Hey, like, I really like this video," that makes my day.
Yes.
And so, like, I totally, I feel what you mean.
Yeah.
It's hard to connect it because we're both relatively small channels, whereas, you know, you look at other people and you know, like, that, like, they've definitely helped me.
Yes.
So,
It's
just to even think that I can do that for somebody else is amazing.
yeah. It really and I think that's part of like when you asked a question earlier. One of the motivations for me creating my channel, and I think I missed on this part, you know, when I was talking about it in the beginning of the interview, is that I wanted to give back to a community that's been taking care of me since 2012.
Absolutely.
And that's the big thing for me. It's not about how many subscribers I can get or how many views, or it all is great, but I want to help people. I want to be a positive influence. I want to be a positive impact on somebody's life, even if it's just one person.
Yeah.
Then I feel like I've succeeded somehow.
That's why I started the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm not relaxing at all. I'm just a loud, rude, like, all the time jokes cripple guy. But, like,
You're not, you're not all the time making jokes. That's not true.
Raven,
You make a lot of
back me up.
You make a lot of great jokes, though.
You have a lot of jokes, but you also can get serious too, and it's good to have that balance. So
Yeah. But, like, that's why I started the show, and I wanted to be able to help give back to the people that helped me. Helps me, because when you have, like, when you deal with disability, you know, like I have, and I've dealt with it my entire life. Like, there's no time in my life where I wasn't disabled, right?
Right.
And that comes often with, like, feelings of, like, seclusion and feeling of, like, do I fit in here? Maybe not, but what about these group of people? Well, no, because I'm different from those people. And so I watch ASMR videos, and it would, like, make me, like, not feel quite as alone, and I wanted to focus on ways that I could give back to that and show people that the people that make these videos aren't weirdos. Because I would see, like, people talk about ASMR that, like, didn't do ASMR, but it was becoming the trend, and people were like, what is this? So you would see, like, Rhett and Link, and they would be like, what is this? and they wouldn't bother asking any of the people that made it. They would just sit there and judge it.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I think what I like about ASMR, the creators, I mean, there is not one creator that I've met who doesn't watch ASMR videos and who doesn't have their own favorites. And I love that. Like, I love the support.
Yes.
And it's lovely. And so going back to you, I think that it's wonderful that even though you still kind of feel like that, like, am I helping people? It's like, in your mind, you can say, like, yeah, like, I am. Even if, you know, you don't have millions of subscribers reaching out to you and saying, like, oh my God, you helped me through this, you helped me through that. Like, you do have, like, your small little family, and it's
totally.
And it's lovely. Like, even just that scares me so much to keep making videos. Even if you never get past, like, 5,000, it's like you still have those people where, you know, like, they look forward to your videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be someone who, like, 400 subscribers, but they might not have that solid. What am I trying to say? You could have 5,000 subscribers, and those 5,000 subscribers could be totally loyal to you, or you could have 100,000 subscribers, and maybe 10, 20,000 of them are watching your videos regularly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Actually, I don't really know the point I'm trying to prove.
No, it's. I think it just goes back to sincerity and how, like, people really do recognize, especially in the ASMR community, when somebody's being sincere and when somebody's not.
Yeah,
we can sniff that shit out.
So
totally, yeah, totally.
So it's great, and, like, talking with you, and developing this relationship with you over the course of a few months now, has definitely shown me personally how sincere you are, and I admire it so much. And and people in the community, when Twitter looking around, people love you. Like, it's so great to see it. Like, it makes my day.
That's,
and
like, really, really sweet.
Gold's best.
I really mean it, though. It's there are people who, and I'm thinking of a few now, who they don't really have a connection with their subscribers. Like, they don't really talk with their subscribers.
Right.
And there are just creators who their subscriber will request things and they just ignore it. And they don't.
Totally.
So, like, I completely respect, like, if somebody were to ask me to do a video where I rub lotion and hot oil on my feet, like, and I'm like, I definitely don't want to do that. Like, I would reach out and be like, I'm sorry, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah, but, like,
that's very...
I'm just...
Did somebody ask that?
No. Actually, somebody has asked me for, like, a video of my feet, but just that. Like, it wasn't that. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like,
yeah,
that, it's
totally.
Like, just have that connection of being, like, what, did you want to say something?
Oh, I was going to ask if she had any, like, weird requests yet.
I haven't.
That's a good question.
I actually haven't, but I'm sure that will come.
Well, also, you don't check your DMs, so...
I never open direct messages unless they're from Raven, Chris, GB, or Matt. And nobody else really DMs me except for just, like, random dudes or something on Twitter just trying to send me just disgusting, like, dick pics, which is just revolting.
Come on.
It's revolting, and it's just disgusting and disrespectful. And
it is.
She's a married woman, you guys. Stop.
It doesn't matter if she's married or not. Who wants to see that?
It's just disgusting. And I'm like, does this work? Whenever I get that in my head, I'm like, has this ever worked before? Like, I just want to respond to them. Like, does this work for you? Like,
right.
I don't even understand.
That doesn't work, but you know what does work? Pick a topic that you, like, know a lot about. Like, let's say it's, like science, right? And then talk about that thing with a girl. She'll be like, oh my God, you're so smart.
Well, at least you're trying and not, just being like, hey, here's my dick.
Yeah, you've never talked to this person in your life before, and they just send it to you.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know why people do that.
It's disgusting, and it's like, I don't know. It's really, really gross. And
so you've never gotten any weird requests, but you've gotten a lot of dick pics.
Yes. And I don't open my DMs because of it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
So, like, I'm really glad I finally... Chris has been DMing me for a little while, trying to talk to me, to have me come on the show, and he wanted to get to know me, and I was, like, ignoring his DMs because I didn't know I just didn't know about his show. I didn't know what he wanted, and I was just afraid to open them. And I'm so glad I did, because it opened up a whole world of, like, meeting you and GP, and, you know, it's just...
A little intimidating at first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not like you. It's just like, especially like for me when I first was starting out, I was like, oh my god, like somebody with over 1,000 subscribers wants to do an interview with me, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't think I can do it.
Right.
So, but like, no, I feel what you mean. It's like, what does this person want? Like,
Yeah.
is this gonna end up? Is this gonna make me look bad? Like, what's gonna happen? You know, like it's. Yeah. But I am glad too that I opened the DM.
Yes. Yes. Eventually, I was just like, okay,
I'm
gonna
a big
open
old teddy bear. Like,
yeah, no, Chris and I got to talking, and it just was like, oh wow, you know, he's great. And then I went into his Discord and I'm like, really hit it off. And he's a solid dude. Like, he's not trying to slip dick pics into my DMs. Like, he's not trying to do that.
I would not be here if that were the case.
As a female,
everyone seems to that I'm like this big like horn dog, but it's like I have two people here. You run a YouTube
channel called The Dirty Nerdy Show.
Okay, yeah, granted, but like, have I ever like even like tried?
No.
See.
No. No, and I have too much self-respect for that. So if you did, I'd be like, peace out, dude.
I'd be like, go F yourself. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do, but I don't though. Like I wouldn't. I make all the jokes in the world, but I like never would do anything inappropriate.
Yeah, except that one time, you know, when you plastered a dick on my face.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it was so funny.
It was.
Popping it up.
Does Goldie even know about that?
Yes.
Okay, so backstory. She took like a photo of herself brushing her teeth. I'm an asshole though. So what I did was I photoshopped a dick on it, and it looked like a dick was in her mouth, and it was hilarious. Okay.
Yeah. Well, then he put some other messages on it that we're not going to talk about, but I was like, really? Take this down. Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to dick on my face. It was not cool. It was not cool. I was not happy.
I remember that situation.
I was not happy.
Wait, Goldie was there when I made it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we were we were doing something.
Yep. So now he knows not to do it.
Yep.
Because I will mid-interview if he did it. Hang up.
She will literally ruin your life if you try to pull it again. We'll destroy you. Or I will. One of us will.
We will all do it. Like, look what he did. He put a dick on my face. Let's ruin his life now.
I only do that to my friends, though. I only meme my friends.
You know, if people are, like, listening to this, and if you're drinking right now, like, you should take thought every time we've said the D word. So every time we've said dick, like, whatever. And every time we've said the two D words, dongle and dick. And that's disgusting. I can't even believe I just said both of those things. Like, I can't.
In, like, one sentence.
It's disgusting. And I just brought it up again. Why?
I feel like it's a conspiracy against D words right now. Speaking of conspiracies.
Yes.
You see how I did that?
That was really good.
That's Raven. Take notes, okay? I've been doing it a long time. I'm good.
I was just gonna ask, like, what are your favorite conspiracy theories to dive into?
We gotta get into that.
They're weird. You know, one of them is about cloning.
I need to know all of it.
You know, conspiracy. A lot of celebrities have been star-whacked. I don't know if you guys know that conspiracy term. See, I've heard
of that.
Star-whacked?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
we've
you've
got
never-
dicks, dongles, and Star One. Okay.
There's Star Wars.
All right, I want to know about this.
See what happens when Goldie comes on the show? Like, things get weird. Like, really, really weird, and we're going down a rabbit hole.
That's
and I've
the
been
that's the of the interview. Getting weird with ASMR Gold.
going down a rabbit hole. So I just got into this weird stage of my life for like 6 months straight. All I was watching was conspiracy videos, and each video puts you on to some new bizarre you didn't even think existed. And
Yep.
one of them was about cloning, and so they say that some stars get killed off secretly, and then they're cloned, and then they have clones take over their whole persona. It's a weird one. I'll have to make a video on it so I can like present it.
So who do you think has been cloned?
Well, people are going to think I'm totally whacked out and bizarre, but
No, you'd be surprised some people really like get into this stuff.
yeah, and
Me included. I love it.
oh, good. Yeah. So I'm not saying it's happening. I'm just saying I have an open mind and I think anything can be possible. But I'm not saying it's definitely happening. I think it's just an interesting topic more so than anything. But some of the big ones that have been mentioned have been Britney Spears, Dave Chappelle,
I heard that.
Eminem. There's this whole there's a whole slew of other ones too. I'll have to make a video on it, but I don't know, you guys. Let us know in the comments if you think that's just too weird for ASMR. Like, is that too weird of a video?
I have a
What do
question.
you guys think? Okay.
What do you think that DMX has been cloned?
Oh God.
That'd be possible.
Let's ask him. You think we should ask him, Raven?
He was just in New Hampshire, like profusely recently. I don't know if you knew that, Raven.
No, I didn't.
He was in rehab. He was going to
wait, no, I
rehab
did know that.
in Nashua,
That's
and he was
right.
like getting or I think it was in Nashua. He was getting people were taking pictures with him everywhere. They would run into him at like the Pheasant Lane Mall or wherever. He was in rehab there.
Oh my God. I work like down the road from there. Holy crap.
Yeah, they were seeing him all over the place. Like, I just friends that I grew up with up there, on Facebook and stuff. They were posting like, "Oh, I ran into DMX at like, the grocery store." It's like, what?
Let's
DMX doing in New Hampshire? It's just really weird.
let's
Probably
ask
doesn't
him
even know
about
where he
it.
is.
Let's ask him about it. You ready? Hey DMX,
Oh my God, what's happening?
what are you doing in New Hampshire? Hey yo, bitch.
Oh my God! There's a Chris just brought out the clone. The clone just came out.
I'm back. I'm in New Hampshire right now. Things are crazy. Rough Riders.
Chris is keeping DMX's clone like at his house, like hiding out.
Do you ever thought
That
what it would be
rehab
like
facility.
if DMX did ASMR?
It's not good, is what it is.
It gives me really bad anxiety thinking about it. So I think it's the opposite of ASMR.
It'll be like, hey yo, bitch, I need you to go to sleep because it's nighttime. Nighty night. Rough Riders.
He has to do a bark. Like, doesn't he do like barking?
Yes, he does. Huh?
He does like, whoa.
That's... Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, he would not be a good ASMR artist.
No.
I'm sorry. He should stick to his rap game.
I will say that I don't know if you guys have ever listened to his interviews. He has a really powerful speaking voice where I feel like in another life he could have been like a preacher. Like he's got a really soulful, powerful voice. Like
he is ordained.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's crazy.
Interesting.
I didn't
Okay.
know that. I've heard him
I
speak,
didn't
and
either.
I'm like, wow, if he had gone a different path, I mean, I could just have pictured him being a preacher.
He definitely ordained. I'll give you a good example. Like when Aaliyah died, the first video that they did for her after that, he led the prayer in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. See, that kind of gives me chills because I just got that vibe from him. which is crazy
Yeah.
because he's DMX, but
He's got it. Yeah, that's his like character.
yeah.
Guys, I'm the person with racks in my head. Like, oh, I love facts. Yeah.
That's why, like, you should get on the conspiracy theory train.
I'm on it. I'm totally like, this is what I want to do with Goldie. I want a... all right, guys, we're going to have my Dawson moment. Are you ready?
Shane Dawson.
I'm too.
I want to do a conspiracy, like, series, okay? And it doesn't have to be on Dirty Nerdy. It can be on ASMR Gold. It can be anywhere. We can do it anywhere you want, all right? Like, trade-off episodes. Episode 1, your channel. Episode 2, my channel, whatever.
Right.
But, like, I think it would be cool if you and I did, like, a conspiracy theory podcast where you're, like, more, like, leaning towards, like, this is, like, possible, and I'm more of a skeptic. So, like,
Yep.
so, like, I think that, like, that's an interesting sort of, like, way to, like, play it.
That's a good dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a dynamic.
I have a good conspiracy.
Oh,
What
what
is
is
it?
it?
Now, this is one that's like, there's really not much evidence at all. It's literally just one that I believe in. A lot of people believe in. I think Michael Jackson is still alive. I don't think he
Oh
died.
my god, I've been watching videos about that recently.
Mhm.
What about the guy that was they're saying the guy at Conspiracies was the burn victim is him? Did you see that one?
I'll see
Oh my
that.
God, I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps because
Okay, are we
that
like
is so relevant. Like I'm a huge MJ fan. Like I love
Right.
him, and I still like my heart hurts for him. So
What do you mean?
what do you mean? Oh God, no.
don't?
Yeah.
I just want to love all the children of the world.
Oh, stop it! Oh my God. When I saw that, I was, oh my God.
Yeah,
Like it's eerie how possible it is.
I know.
And
I know.
And I don't know what would be better if he were to be dead. Obviously, that's not good. But like,
Right,
and what living circumstances he in?
exactly.
If that's the case, so what's better?
Like
you know?
he could possibly still be alive and faked his death, or
Mhm.
or I believe he was murdered. So through drugs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was. I mean, they're saying,
Yeah, that was the cause of death.
Like-
Yeah.
yeah, but like,
Propofol of all things.
on purpose.
Right.
And I feel
Right.
like that about Prince too. But you know what? I never say any of this is set in stone. I just think anything is possible, and I just keep an open mind.
Well, now that you just added Prince into it, I think, like, with that whole thing, the two of them together, if Michael Jackson really is dead, I think that the connection between the two is that they were so against the man. They were so, the music industry is slavery and not,
Yes.
what it seems like it is. And they did not Sony did not like that. And they just,
They fought it. They fought it, and they
Prince
both
lost
won.
his name because of it.
Yeah, didn't
For
they?
7 years, he changed his name to the reason why. Also, fun fact, because I'm full of facts, you guys. During the early 90s, when he changed his name, Prince wrote the word slave across his face.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember that.
I remember that.
And the reason he did that is a slave to Warner Brothers because they own the masters, and one of his big sayings was, make sure you own your masters, others will own you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he finally got them back towards the end of his life.
And then, do you think that these people are worth more dead at this point than they were alive at that point?
I know
I think
Prince is,
that they saw a huge potential for that, and it's where they kind of pounced on that opportunity, which is disgusting.
It is just revolting.
I'm not saying that like, people killed Prince because I don't believe that. I just from like the conversation that I had with like people that like knew him, I don't think that. But
Did you know he struggled with drugs?
I didn't ever like talked about that.
I did either.
But like
I didn't.
I understand it. You know what I mean? Like I understood live in like constant pain and to go to the doctor and be like, "Hey, take this. It's perfectly legal. It will help you not be in pain anymore and you can do whatever you want." You got to remember Prince dove off of like high like risers in like 4-inch heels like every night for like 40 years, right? So like, and he was doing like crazy splits and just crazy performances, so I can totally understand why that would happen. Now as far as like him being murdered, I don't think that that's what happened, but I do think that they have completely ignored his wishes. He did not want his music on Spotify. He did not want.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He was against it. And one of the really bizarre conspiracy theories is, and I'm not when I say these theories, I'm not necessarily saying I believe in them. I'm just like putting the topics out there, you know.
Yeah.
But that his sister, like the kind of crazy sister, is him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Do you see the rabbit holes that I've gone
Yeah.
down?
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
And it's very interesting. So I'm not saying that I believe that, guys. I'm just putting it out there, the things I've seen, like expose, like Prince is just exposed.
That's
exposed.
crazy. Well, have you heard the Avril Lavigne one?
Oh my god.
I have. It's very exciting.
I'm going to go on a limb and say I believe that one. And I'll say
do, kind of.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean,
believe
the evidence is very clear.
It's compelling.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's odd to think that, like, you can have a doppelganger that looks and sounds so much like you.
Yeah. That they
and the fact that she didn't light, how you wouldn't take that opportunity to do a little switcheroo. Weird. Like, it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Well, people do have like body doubles and stuff. Like Hitler had one.
She was more than just a body double, though. I mean, she was like doing press things.
Become her now.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine living in someone's shadow as yourself, but you're actually them? Like, that's so weird.
It's so strange.
It's very similar to the Paul is dead story from the Beatles. Where they said...
I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, so the theory...
Guys, I'm loving this right now.
The theory
Me too.
is that Paul McCartney died in a car crash.
Okay.
And
yep,
that there's this guy named Billy Shears that took over for Paul McCartney, and that's who Paul McCartney is today.
Yeah.
Ooh, creepy. What's the connection?
It's just they connected like certain like songs, and they did a lot of like techniques in their recordings. The Beatles did backmasking, so like there's like hidden messages in songs. And,
that creeps me out.
And songs like Revolution Number 9, which is just a song that loops, and it's got a bunch of like little like
Number 9.
Oh, creepy. Ooh.
Yeah. And I think, isn't that all they do in it, too? I haven't heard it in probably like a decade.
Yeah, it's like number nine, and then there's like a bunch of like John Lennon is saying, and you can hear like a car crash in it or some shit.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting scared.
I'm getting teary-eyed. Oh god, my eyes are tearing up. Look at me.
I'm scared.
I'm like, I get the chills.
I'm scared. I'm like literally scared.
Ew, oh my god, I'm like actually like I'm terrified right now. Oh god. Like it creeps me out. When I talk about aliens and stuff too, I get like this, so I'm like
we have to
scared of aliens.
Don't even let me get into it.
It's too late at night. I don't want to go there topic tonight. But
okay, but I have one thing to say about the aliens.
No.
Am I gonna cry?
Can we do it in the daytime?
No, you're not gonna cry. It's not. It's not scary. I promise.
Okay.
Say it. We have sent out things that will eventually reach aliens. on Voyager 1 and 2.
Oh, yep, I know about those.
We put discs that contain messages, and there's like 140 pictures on these things, and it like basically explains like, hey, we're the humans, we come from here, and there's like a little map of how to get to Earth so they can come to Earth and be like, hello,
and get us and kill us.
Yeah. Can we not?
Well, no, because we're gonna read the message, and then they're gonna be like, oh, they're friendly.
When I talk about aliens, this is how I get. So
I don't. It's not. We can have this topic during the day because I don't like it talking about it at night either. There's certain things that I don't want to talk about at night. They scare me.
I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm gonna get after this interview. I'm gonna get off and watch Sailor Moon.
Yes.
And probably not sleep.
I'm
gonna watch like Madd's ASMR. Is that how Maddie or Matt?
Oh yes, I love her. I love her.
He has this one video that I've been going back to every single night.
Which one is it?
It's like relax, 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 and face brushing the lens, and she's like, relax, relax a little, or something like that. Relax a little, just a little bit, just relax, and she's just like saying it over and over again, and I'm like, and then I'm just done. I'm like hypnotized.
I have one more conspiracy question.
Oh boy,
about your video that you did.
Which one?
About the Maryland video.
Oh.
Okay.
What inspired that, and what did you find in your research that really surprised you?
I think a lot of people are still in this day and age inspired by Marilyn Monroe in general because she was just so beautiful. She's an icon. She's iconic.
Very iconic.
She's just beautiful, and she has like beautiful vulnerability about her that I just love it. And honestly, there's nothing really in the research that surprised me because I already knew it all. Or I don't know it all, but you know what I mean? Like, wanted to put it out there. So.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I like the idea of informational ASMR. That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel bad for scaring Raven, you guys.
It's all good.
It's okay.
I'm going to come over and hug you after the interview because I feel bad.
That Marilyn I put the most time and effort into than any of the other videos I've ever made.
And how was the response?
I wish it was more. But I'm going to build a ASMR conspiracy series on the channel. I'm going to make a playlist of it. So I haven't really reached too much of that audience. So I think once I do, that video get played. Like once I...
Yeah, your parents will find you and it will be wonderful.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making that. It was like kind of cinematic for me. Like, just...
That's so cool.
Putting together footage and music. Just, I don't know. I really like putting it together.
It was like a documentary. It was like a Ken Burns documentary.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, it was...
So are you going to do all your other ones in that style?
I might. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might do them. I don't know if people want to see just my face on the screen talking about these things, or if they want to see the slides or the photos of the videos.
If you maybe did like your face like talking about it, but then you added in some additional visuals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
That would be cool.
I think I need to do both of those things. But yeah, I really like doing those videos. There's an audience for ASMR, like true crime and mystery stuff.
Yeah.
The audience, they're there. I just haven't reached them because I've only done one video in it. But I like to watch videos, not go to sleep, but like at work. I work from home, so in between calls, playing, and I like listening to it, and it's relaxing.
Am I the weirdo that watches that stuff?
No, there's not. It's not weird at all. It's not.
No.
Dude, before ASMR, I used to watch like Forensic Files until I couldn't do that again because it would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
All those shows, like was like, I was like,
I
yeah.
do too.
I was like, someday I'll get married. But then on the same channel, they like have the show where it's like
Snapped. All of a sudden, you're watching Snapped episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, no thank
where
you.
the girl goes crazy, and
Yeah.
I am too much of a button pusher, so I'm like,
Oh my god.
you just saw me.
Your ass.
You just saw me with Raven. She's like, tell me the alien thing, and what did I do? I told her the alien thing. Like,
And then I almost started crying again.
I feel like we need to.
I literally had to fan my
I
face.
feel like you need a safe word, Chris. Like if he's taking it too far, you need like a safe word, or just tell him to shut the f up.
Freaking phallus is my safe word. Phallus!
Yeah.
Dick! Dongle!
There's those words again. So if you're drinking, take a shot,
Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot.
and you're
Love
going to
it.
be absolutely faced by the
Wasted.
yeah. So speaking of getting wasted, this has nothing to do with getting wasted. I just have a segue.
All good.
Guys, you heard at the top of the hour that we have a new co-host because Raven's still here. Raven is on the show, but we decided to have rotating hosts, right? So
We're gonna get different in there.
yeah.
It's gonna be cool. I like it.
So our first rotating co-host is none other. That's hard to say, guys. I can't speak words.
none other.
None other than ASMR Gold. She's going to join the team now, and she's going to help us with interviews and be that other person for us when Raven is super busy because she's working a lot right now, and we don't want to have her have a nervous breakdown. So
Like
Not
like
more
me
than my
this week.
usual ones, like weekly breakdowns.
God.
I can handle those. That's okay.
Oh, we had one of those. This week.
Yeah. You know, making that it definitely
Yeah.
helps.
It does.
Even to watch ASMR, making it still helps. So
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
it's good. We move forward. We're good.
so
And I'm really excited for this new development of the show. I think it'll be
Yeah.
I think it'll be really nice, different people, different faces, different styles coming in.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm just it'll be overall very excited.
Yes. Me too. I love it. There's some people that I would love for us to bring on the show. There's a couple people.
Who?
She is like British. She's not on Twitter or anything. I don't have any other way to connect with her except by commenting on her YouTube channel.
Ooh, interesting.
It's ASMR Char, I think that's what it is.
Charm.
She's a small channel too, about 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. She's just really great, and I think you guys would really like her a lot. She's really down to earth.
Oh.
Like we are. She's a Cancer too, actually. She's a Cancer.
Ooh.
Is she a
Does a lot of-
Pokemon? Charmander?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's just ASMR Char. CHAR.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'd have to like go and look, but
She's
I
fellow
like,
Cancerian. I like that.
yeah, I like her, and she does a lot of different channels. She actually reminds me of, like the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. She reminds me of Glinda the Good Witch. I told her that the other day. I'm like, this is gonna sound so weird, but I'm just telling you.
It's cute though. I like that.
I like her. You guys would like her.
Yeah.
She's cool.
All right, cool.
You know who we like?
Maybe.
We like ASMR Gold because she's the best ever.
Thanks.
Heck yeah, man.
Thanks, guys. Well, I love you guys. You guys are also whatever too. You guys are wicked awesome. Wicked.
Wicked awesome.
Wicked.
We're all just wicked freaking awesome.
This is a wicked great episode.
I'm scared. You
I am too. I'm not sleeping tonight, and that
No.
concludes this segment.
Yeah, I'm all hyped up on like an energy drink now too. So
I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew. Remember that?
things
I've
get weird.
just been eating popcorn this whole time.
Remember that from Talladega Nights? It's like, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's awful.
Oh my god.
So guys, this has been the greatest of interviews, and
It has.
I think that we should thank ASMR Gold. So Gold, thank you so much for
No,
coming on the show. We really do appreciate it. You are fantastic. So thank you.
thank you for just, kind of introducing me to the world.
I know.
To the
I feel the same
world.
way.
Guys,
Thank you so
Great.
subscribe to ASMR Gold. Go show Gold all the love in the world and be like, hey, the Dirty Nerdies show sent me here. Do that.
Yeah.
Type that in her comments. I want to see that happen.
Binge watch all of her videos.
All of them.
Binge it.
And the videos and all of that. And
Oh, yes, guys. I love gardening. Got some of
Oh,
those. Yeah.
yes.
Inspiring.
Thank you.
But do that.
Yeah.
And then subscribe to Big B. Do that. Always show love to Team Nerdy, best team in the world.
Yes.
Sweet.
Subscribe to the Dirty Nerdy Show. Why not? You got nothing to lose.
Right.
Hit the bell. Make you know you have your notifications on, so you know when we have a video. Make sure you like this one, because if you like it, then you let us know. Hey, we're doing stuff and we're doing it right, and we're doing it and doing it and doing it well. But yeah, just do all of that, guys. ASMR Gold, Busy Bee, Christopher Not Walking. It's the Dirty Nerdy Show. The whole team is here today. This is probably going to be like the one time that all of us are in the same place at the same time.
No, we'll get on here. We'll get on here all together.
I think the three of us found a pretty good topic we could all talk about, which is conspiracies.
Absolutely.
Raven, I just didn't know that was an interest of yours. So
Oh, big interest. So we'll definitely dive into it.
another thing we have in common, just again, over and over again.
Just not the aliens.
No,
Well-
we can during the day.
Yes, like I said, we can talk about all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It just creeps me out at night.
It has to be daytime, like full-blown daytime.
If it
Yeah,
makes you feel any
yes.
better, the aliens can't reach us because the spaceship, the Voyager's not going to reach anywhere near a star system for a long, long time.
But
So
we're
you're
not
safe.
really like we're not like skeptics though, so we just don't.
Yeah,
We don't
exactly.
believe you.
In my mind, anything is possible.
Oh, like I'm a skeptic, but not when it comes to like that. But to that in another video. Guys, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. ASMR Gold, Busy Bee ASMR, Christopher Not Walking, The Dirty Nerdy Show. The team is here. We're amazing. Things are happening. Things are changing. And we'll see you in the next one. One of us, like, one of these two will be here. I don't know which one. One of them will.
We'll
Win
be
it.
here.
Yeah. Christopher Not Walking, ASMR Gold, Busy Bee. Christopher Not I said it. Okay. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, God.